The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as... Sorry. It's a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away our star bits and power source. Power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered around across space, and there is a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for the other power stars. So, as you might have guessed, as well, grand stars open new domes, so the next grand star we get might open that dome, might open a different dome. I'm not telling you. So yeah, the Terrace is the only one that's open right now, but all the regular stars we get, and grand stars do count as regular stars in your count, will open new galaxies. So right now, since we only have one star, as you might guess, we can only go to one galaxy. So let's see what galaxy that is. But first, let's explore the Comet Observatory. I don't think too many people really explore it while it's all dark. But what would you do if you were first playing this game? I would look around a little bit. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. Garage, your one-stop shop for intergalactic starship repairs. Hello. A cool feature they added in this game is you don't have to press A to everything. If they have a really short message, there's a one up in there. We get one additional Mario. Yeah, I might as well show some of the one-up locations. That's one of them, and then there's one more that's on this really weird thing platform that goes under. I guess it's supposed to be for navigation. There is a one-up somewhere along there. Let's look around some more. There's some butterflies. I'm pretty sure they follow your star pointer if you get close enough to it. I don't know. You can't go up there yet. I bet I could. Another TID maybe. So yeah, this thing is still powered right now. But honestly, who in a Let's Play ever goes here while it's dark? Nobody I've seen. I've seen some good Let's Plays of this. I mean, Donna Bell's, for all my talk about, how she maybe got a little too famous too fast, and maybe she's not that, and I do like Donna Bell's, and I have to say, her first LP of Super Mario Galaxy is probably the best first Let's Play I've ever seen. I mean, you could tell she picked a game that meant a lot to her. So, I hope I'm not spoiling too much. There's still some locations we can't get to yet. But no one ever goes there while it's dark. This is one of many domes on this observatory. We call it the Terrace. If you need to rest, press plus or minus to pause the game. I don't think I ever press minus, but oh well. Welcome, this dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pulsar, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. So then you learn something else about Lumas. They turn into different stars. And this is a new kind of star, a pulsar, which kind of acts, well, you touch it and it has a gravitational pull on you. So you can see how many we need. Some galaxies tell you how many stars you need, and some of them just open it surprise. But I will tell you this. You see the galaxy with Bowser's head on it? None of the question block galaxies will require more stars than that one. So, you won't have to come back into a dome to unlock a new question mark galaxy. Or question block galaxies. Which are actually called minor galaxies. Because, well, you'll see this game has two types of galaxies. Major galaxies, which have 3 main missions and then some more. And then minor galaxies, which are much more straightforward and only have one So the evil energy readings are off the charts, so it's not going to be all nice and quiet and stuff like the Observatory. Good Egg Galaxy. First mission, Dino Piranha. So whenever you begin a galaxy, this is what happens. You get a little view of it. And the galaxies in this game are very diverse. They can be either one big wide open planet or multiple ones. And you kind of get a path of them. And that's one of the reasons I love this game so much. The variety between linear and non-linear challenges. You'll see a lot of both. There's a lot of times where you have to go from point A to point B and do a lot of platforming challenges on the way. And there's a lot of times when you just kind of go around and explore stuff. So I guess for that reason, it's kind of like a mixture between Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 3D Land. And, run around and collect things. And so, that's right, you can press B to shoot the star bib. I'll get into more about that later. So I'm not going to speed through any of this. I already did a speedy playthrough of this when I was trying to beat Tyler and Donna. So I'm just going to explore this planet. Every bit of it. The entire game. To pick up star bits scattered around the galaxies, touch them with, collect 50 to get a 1-up. Yeah. One bad thing about this game, okay, I guess this game's not perfect, because there is one little thing that kind of annoys me about it, is that if you get 1-ups, you lose them the next time you save and turn on the game. Honestly, that's my biggest problem with the game. And that is not a big problem at all. It is my biggest problem with the game. So you can see how the gravity affects. The Good Egg Galaxy's main planet is cool. You go on the outside, and I'm sure that other people have shown this before, but like, look what happens if you jump off here. Like, whoa! So fun to do that. So where we actually want to go is on this path. And I could jump over there. And run up the wall. You'll get used to it. There's a skip you can do here by triple jumping to that star instead of talking to this Luma, which will give us a swing star. And yes, you can do a bit of a double shoot here. And we get another Starship mission. This is going to be redundant. At this point, he'll just tell us to do what we already know. So I'll only talk to him, so I think he might have something interesting to say. Skies, planet. So you can do a couple of things. You can either try to get all the starships and avoid those things, but they actually are killable if you shake them at the red point. I'm trying to do it there, but I think I'm just going to take a hit. So, basically, some planets you can fall off of, and some planets you can't. And that's what you'll notice. Oh. There's another coin there. Now, if you have a second player, then the second player can actually help you. Okay, I don't want to die now. Okay, I'll just go to the next planet with 1 life. It's okay. As you can see, you only get 3 lives in this game, instead of 8 from the previous Mario 3D games. And at first, that really screwed me up. And what I just did there is a semi-secret technique, although I think by now everyone kind of knows it. But if you haven't played the game before, then how would you? So, you jump, spin, and then ground pound. I didn't show the ground pound yet, but you do that by pressing Z in the air. You call it a backflip by holding Z first and then pressing A. Let's look on the underside of this planet and see what there is. These things won't hurt you unless you leave them on for too long, and you can lash them, get 1 star bit each. You can also get the star bits by just running into them, but it's much easier to do it like this. Now, on this planet, there's actually 2 ways to go. And let's try this way. Oh no! Oh my god, I almost died right away. This is the first planet of the galaxy that we can fall off of, and I almost did. Now, piranha plants in pipes, once you kill them, you'll be able to go down their pipes. You get more flip switches. See, these ones we have to turn on. Now, There are lots of one-ups in this game. There's no way I'm going to be able to show you the location of every one. But I'll try to get most. Some of them aren't hidden that well. Some of them are hidden very well. So we see the planet we just were, and now we go on a new planet. If you see that, you can get a lot of star bits if you're able to track that guy down. I think that's kind of a version of the money bag from Mario 64. Can't really do much about those land urchins right now. Watch out! After you spin once, you have to wait until your Luma comes back before you can spin again. I know, and since when you need coins, you might want to do this. Yeah, I'm using I'll use minor speedrunning tricks. Try not to use too much, though. Often when you're flying, you'll be surrounded by some star bits. And it's just a chance to get more. And what we have here is our first boss of the game. Because it's the first boss, it's very simple. All you have to do is hit his tail, and it'll come back at him to awaken him, but the strategy to actually defeat him is the same way. And some bosses in this game will take more than the traditional 3 hits, but not this guy, unless you count the first hit as being one. So, there are a couple of ways to get back your coins in case you are in danger. And this is mainly for later missions rather than this one where you probably shouldn't be in danger. So we can get our second star of the game. I'll show you a couple things. We're going to be told this later, but if you see one of these plants here, well, if you shoot a star bit at it, you get a coin as it blooms into a flower. You can also shake these and get coins. Let's try to clean this planet up with star bits. Something to note if you're trying to grind for star bits is that if you do not beat the level, if you just exit out of the level or get a game over, then you will not save your star bits. So good star bit grinding levels are typically shorter, although no level in this game is really too long. Well, since we entered last time, I didn't really have a chance to explore the terrace. It's not that big, but it doesn't mean we can't explore it. There are star bits. Tsuumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your pointer at the screen and point your star pointer, then pick them up. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with that and pressing B. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. Oh, yeah. Oh. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my feed for this lesson. Also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. I rarely shoot them at enemies, but we'll get into the hungry Luma thing later. So, I think in the next episode we're going to take on the next mission at Good Egg Galaxy. See you then.